Along with the live-action version of an animated classic, this week is filled with streaming options about platonic relationships, Chinese mythical gods, a CIA family, and some guy named John Wick. So let's do it on this week's What to Watch.
You went to the above world.
A man was drowning. I had to save him.
This obsession with humans has to stop.
I just want to know more about them.
Surfacing in theaters is the musical fantasy film The Little Mermaid. Obviously, you gotta see this one because, of course, it's a live-action adaptation of Disney's 1989 animated classic of the same name, which itself was based on the 1837 fairy tale by Hans Christian Andersen. It's a copycat business, folks. Halle Bailey stars in this iteration as Ariel and has been getting universal praise for her portrayal. She's also joined by talented names like Daveed Diggs, Awkwafina, Jacob Tremblay, and Melissa McCarthy in supporting roles, with McCarthy stepping into the tentacles of sea witch Ursula. Yet another reason to add this to your watch list. But honestly, the most convincing thing I can say is that Lin-Manuel Miranda co-wrote all the songs. I repeat, Lin-Manuel Miranda co-wrote all the songs. And better yet, he did it alongside composer Alan Menken, who worked on the original animated film soundtrack. That's a mic drop.
Can't be friends with a girl.
There's lots of famous men and women friends. Laura Dern and Sam Neill in Jurassic Park.
Launching on Apple TV Plus is the comedy series Platonic. This one follows two former best friends played by Seth Rogen and Rose Byrne who reconnect in midlife after a long rift, and their relationship begins to destabilize their lives. And if those two stars aren't reason enough to watch, how about the fact that they reunited with series co-creator Nick Stoller, who directed some of the comedy films these two are known for, like Neighbors and Neighbors 2. All that familiarity has been good for the series so far, with a certified fresh score in the 90s on the tomato meter. And among other things, top critic Brian Tallarico from the playlist credits Rogen and Byrne's ace comic timing for the show's success. Yeah, duh.
The fate of your world hangs in the balance.
I don't really see how I fit into this whole thing.
You're my guide.
Can we come up with something a little bit cooler than guide?
Servant?
Yeah, no, you're right. Guide's better.
Another streaming option for you this week is the comedy series American Born Chinese. This show is based on the 2006 graphic novel of the same name and stars the incomparable Michelle Yeoh. Reason numbers 1 through 100 to watch this one, by the way. The show follows a struggling boy who meets a new exchange student and becomes involved in a battle of Chinese mythological gods. Been there, done that. To make this one even more appealing is the fact that directors like Lucy Liu and Destin Daniel Cretton did their work behind the camera, proving that the talent spreads far and wide on this series. And critics seem to agree, with early reviews putting this one certified fresh in the 90s on the tomato meter, and praise going toward the updates and expansion of the source material.
I know where the WMD's stored, so follow me or get out of my way.
She clearly has daddy issues.
Okay, keep your butt planted on the couch for yet another streaming option this week, Fubar, which sounds like another word for butt. The main reason to check out this Netflix comedy series is that it stars Arnold Schwarzenegger in his first starring role in a scripted live-action series. Dude, yes! He stars as a CIA operative nearing retirement who finds out that his daughter, played by Monica Barbaro, also works in the same profession, leading to some very interesting family dynamics. And if you're not already sold on this one, check out the comedy-heavy supporting cast that includes Fortune Feimster, Adam Pally, and even Schwarzenegger's old pal, Tom Arnold.
But a good death only comes after a good life. You and I left a good life behind a long time ago, my friend.
Finally, if you're ready for some serious action from the comfort of your home, John Wick Chapter 4 is officially streaming. Sitting at an impressive certified fresh 94% on the tomato meter and a 93% with the audience, many critics have already placed this one at the top of the Wick franchise, not to mention naming it one of the best action movies ever. A fresh set of characters helps keep things kicking, with action legends Donnie Yen, Hiroyuki Sanada, and Scott Adkins doing their thing. And speaking of fresh, not too long ago, Chapter 4 ushered the entire franchise into the billion-dollar club, crossing $1.1 billion globally. Well, there it is, fresh friends. 5 great options to get you through the week. You're welcome. Be sure to let us and your fellow viewers know in the comments what you did check out, whether it was on this list or not. Remember to check out RottenTomatoes.com for the latest updates on scores and reviews for everything mentioned, as well as the movie and TV world at large. That's all for today, Fresh Family. Until next week, stay fresh.